Hey guys, my name is Aza. I'm Diaries books. Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, it's Aza. Today we're doing another writing diaries episode because it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute since we've done one of these, and this one's gonna be focused on. I'm gonna do a Camp NaNoWriMo update, and then focusing on the title of the video, which is my Bi Girls Romance, my new novel that I'm plotting currently. So we'll start with my NaNoWriMo update because that should be made sense. I don't know. This month currently in April, today it is the 13th, and it is Camp NaNoWriMo currently as we speak. I am participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, and like at the same time I'm like haven't written in 3 days, but I'm way ahead of my like tracker. Okay, Camp NaNoWriMo, basically, if you haven't been here before, if you haven't seen the series we're doing here, for Camp NaNoWriMo, I was focusing on finishing the book I started during normal NaNoWriMo in November, but focusing on finishing it this month, and my goal was to write 50,000 more words out of the 99,774 I already had, and I've written like 24,639-ish words of NaNoWriMo of the 13 days, but I skipped like a week. Not a week. I think I skipped like a week over like a couple days. Like maybe like 5 or 6 days I didn't write, but then like I would come back and like go hard and write really like a lot, which is why I have 23,000 words. It's rough. But I say I'm kind of not participating right now because like I don't really want to write Project Friendship at the moment. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not here for it right now. I don't know why. It's just I don't want to write it. So I was feeling defeated. Like when I feel like a project doesn't work for me, I just don't have like a normal like, oh, we'll go back to square one. No. The thing is like I don't like, if this doesn't work, I had nothing left to turn to. I had nothing else left to write. So I was in like a hole of distraughtness for the past 2 days. Then I was like, you know what? Since I'm not writing, let's read. So I read like The Summer of Jordi Perez in like maybe 24 hours total. I read that whole book and it was wonderful. And when I was reading that, I was like, oh, this is great. Wish I could write something great. Then I went on to read other stuff and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and formulate a book that isn't easy but isn't so complicated. Because for some reason, like, why you gotta go and make things so complicated? Honestly, that's my question to myself. Like, when I write books, like, okay, I don't think my writing's complicated at all. I don't think it's complicated. But the thing is, like, I always make, like, a plot or, like, a plot line or story that has to go along a specific time frame because it has to last that long for the resolution to go about. I never leave any room for, like, changes or anything. It's always just like a set specific thing. And okay, in most books, anything I've written before, it's like there's a contest for something. There's like a deadline that the characters have to reach to do something, or a contest they have to enter, and the book sort of revolves around the before, entering, and after of this contest event, whatever. So like therefore it sets a like timeline that I have to go along and fit stuff in, and then I just end up writing a bunch of random crap that doesn't really need to be there. And I've noticed I do that. Also, I'm very long-winded with my writing. Like my chapters are like 45 pages long. That's not true, but like they're really long and like really like dragging. And like one thing I noticed while reading The Summer of Jordi Perez is like each chapter it talks about what's important. It keeps like fun stuff in it, and it doesn't like drag on for like 50 billion years. And I really liked that. So I was like, let's think of something I can do. So yesterday I plotted, I sat, and I thought about what do I want in a book? What are some elements I want to read in a book? And then I came up with my hashtag Bi Girls Romance. That's the hashtag I'm going to be using on Twitter when I talk about it. But that's what we came up with, and I'm going to tell you about my most recent writing excursion. So, I'm going to tell it, wait, hold on. Okay, so I got a notebook specific for my hashtag Bi Girls Romance because like I never do that, but this book I want to write a lot in my handwriting. I pulled my hair. I want to write like in my handwriting a lot for this one, so I got some paper here. I got a notebook. I'm really scared of using nice notebooks for things like this, but I did it. I took the leap and I wrote a couple things. I'm not going to show you, but there's my handwriting. It's really pretty, I know. I wrote a couple things in here for the book, but I'm going to tell you the tagline, which I think should sum it up pretty much as like the things I wanted in a book. So the tagline is 1 city, 1 library, 2 girls. Welcome to hashtag By Girls Romance. So, I was thinking about the elements I wanted in a book, and I was like, where is my library meet cute situation? I want one. So I decided to write it. Here we go. I love libraries. I love cute stories where people meet in libraries. And I think I've come up with my library meet cute situation of my dreams. It's gonna be great. I started plotting my main characters and I love them. I had to change one of their last names. Okay, not their last names. Okay, so for the book, it's gonna follow two main characters. It's dual perspective. It's two perspectives. Follows these two girls who meet in a library, and I love a good meet cute situation, as I said. So I'm really happy about it, and I feel like this is a good situation for me to like write and like have room to like write stuff and change stuff, and it's not a strict like plot point line that like I have to completely follow or like the whole story falls apart, and I really like that. So that was my tagline: one city, one library, two girls. I think it works for that. Title at the moment we don't have one, which is why it's hashtag By Girls Romance. I think I'm gonna find it as I go. Haven't done that yet, but all I've done so far is came up with my characters, all of them. I made like a whole character thing last night. I've plotted up to chapter 5, or outlined. I've outlined up to chapter 5 of the book so far. I came up with a quote for the book that goes with it because I love doing that. It's really fun, like coming up with quotes. It's great. And last night I had to like go, like I had one of my main characters' names set, like, and then another I was like unsure on, and then like I chose a name and I was like, I know way too many people with this name. It's just, I'll tell you the name. It was Sophia. I was gonna name one of them Sophia. Then I was like, there's too many people in my life named Sophia. Like either my life, my sister's life, my family's life. It's just like I can't do with the Sophias anymore. It's getting to be too many. Love Sophia. Love Sophia the name. Love all like the Sophias I know / have heard of. But like I'm just like, I need another name. So I came up with another one that I like a lot, and it's really cute and it fits my character a lot more. Sophia was more like default name where I was like, I guess that works. It'll blend in better eventually, because like my other girl's name, it was set and it fit her so well, and I was like, that's beautiful, that's great. The other girl was like, I guess we'll just name you that because I have nothing else right now. Then I came up with the name I finally stuck with, and I love it a lot. It's really great. But yeah, that's how we're doing at the moment. I have no writing playlist. I have a couple songs I know I'm gonna put on to the writing playlist, and I want to write songs I haven't written with before, which is getting a little hard, so I had to go out of my way to find stuff. I've been listening to a lot of Dodie. I never really liked Dodie music, to like, if I'm being honest. I never really liked her voice. Then I found her EP, 610 I think it's called, the EP, and oh, there's some good songs on that fit my main character. One of the two girls, one of them fits it, and I'm just like, I'm good. I'm great. So I've been plotting. I've been outlining. I'm going to outline more today, and it's going really well. I'm hoping that this project, I feel like I want it to be great, because I could see it being a contender as my debut novel, because like my goal is to have a book published by the time that I turn 17. That's like my goal. At the moment we don't even have a book ready for that, but like that's my like final goal. Like 17, that's when it should be like perfect. That's when it comes out, and I have like a year, and like how many do we have? I have a little bit until then, enough time that I could finally sit down and write something. So I think that should work. That should be great. But I'm excited. I'm living my best life. I'm really liking what I'm writing, and I think I have a lot of room for stuff, and I have really good characters, and their family situations are really great. And I mean, they're not great where like it's like, I mean, it's great for one character. Other character, that's another story with her family. But read the book and you'll see it. But yeah, that's what's going on. I still have more writing to do because I'm writing all my stuff down, and I'm finding I'm funnier on paper than I think computer. Because like I think the computer, I'm just like typing away, like rushing to write stuff. But like I think of stuff and I write it down with my hand, and it's just like better for. Why am I doing that? Just. I think it's better for some reason. I came up with so many funny like quotes and one-liners that I really like, and they're really good. I would share one with you, but I won't. Maybe in a future video you'll hear a funny one-liner, but love a good funny one-liner. Lots of those are going to be in the book. But I'm really like, I love it. I love it. I really love it. And I don't like to jinx stuff and say like, I love it, then like next week I hate it. But I'm making this because I want to be held accountable for something where like I don't just stop writing it. Like I want someone to be mad at me if I make another writing episode next week and be like, so we're not writing this anymore. I need someone to like yell at me in the comments because like I don't need to like not write something. I always write stuff and I need to continue on the path to greatness in my writing. So yeah, what else did I have to say for this? I had something else to say, I just can't remember it right now. Oh, I decided for my book that like I am a very quick paced writer. It's something like I feel kind of bad saying because like a lot of other people are like, oh, I can't write like 1,000 words in a day, or like they don't write like 6,000 words in one day. And like that's completely normal. I'm not saying whoever writes under 6,000 words in a day is like slow. They're probably smarter than me. But the thing is, like, I wrote like 10,000 words in one day for NaNoWriMo. I don't know why. I don't know how. I was running on a lot of stuff that day. But like I don't know why. But like when I get in the mood to write, I write for hours on end and end up with 10,000 words. But as great as it is to write 10,000 words in one day, it's not great if none of those words go towards your story very well and they don't fit things very well. That's not good. And I feel like when you take your time and write and come up with things and sentences and make things like cohesive and blending and better, like I feel like slow and steady wins the race, honestly. And I think my limit, I'm setting a limit for myself because I will just sit and write for hours on end. When it comes to writing my book, I'm not going to allow myself to write more than 2 to 3 chapters per day. And I'm going to be slow this time. I decided it today, or last night today. It was like 1 a.m. But like I decided I'm not going to write more than 2 to 3 chapters a day. And I don't want to just sit and write bunches of words, because when I write those 10,000 words, it's great. Then I just don't write for another 4 or 5 days because like I'm tired. So I decided here, folks, not writing more than 2 to 3 chapters a day, which I feel stressed because I'm like I want to write like 6, but like I'm limiting myself. I'm taking a step back and separating myself from it. So yeah. I always do a song. I always do a song in my writing episodes. If you're new here, I always do a song for the project I'm writing. But as of right now, I don't have a playlist. But I have a song I have in mind. Okay, I don't know the words to this song yet because I just discovered it. But it fits the book and it's going in the playlist, so. Okay, so that's the song. It's Daydreaming by Jonathan Tilken. Yeah, I've been listening to that while I'm plotting. I'm just like, wow, it's putting my dreams together and it's so great. I love and books. So I feel like this story is one I'm really happy to write. I feel like a lot of people would like it. I don't want to be like conceited, but I feel like a lot of people would like it, and I feel like I love it already, and I haven't even like written all of it, but I'm really hopeful. I'm really happy, and I think this has potential to be my debut novel that comes out by the time I'm 17. And I'm just really happy about it. I think it's going really well. I feel like it's representative. I get so excited about this, but I have so many like different like identities and representations and races and cultures, and I'm living my best life over here because I just love coming up with all these stories inside my head, and they're not real like my mother likes to point out to me, but I feel like they are, and they're like my children, and I love them and care about them so much, and I'm gonna feel so bad when I have to hurt them. I'm not gonna kill anyone. There's no killing in a YA contemporary, which I'm writing, by the way, if I didn't tell you. I don't think I said that at all, did I? This could have been a fantasy about meeting in the library, which honestly I wouldn't be mad at, but it's not. It's a contemporary romance. It's a YA contemporary romance that takes place over the course of a summer, following these two girls meet in a library, and you're probably like have expectations about like meeting in a library, but it's not what you think, okay? Like when I say meeting at a library, not everyone is willing to be here. You don't know the whole story yet, but you will one day, and I'm very excited about it. But yeah, I hope this goes well. Wish me well in the comments. Wish me well. Go ahead, I'll set sail and drift away so I don't need you here. What song is that? River of Tears. Oh, that happens a lot. But yeah, I'm really happy about it. I love my main characters, love my story, love my plot, and it's going really well. I'm gonna spend my weekend plotting this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I had fun making it. So yeah, I'm Aza, I'm Dreaming of Books. All my social media links in the description box down below if you want to follow me on anything to keep up with my writing. I'm going to start my hashtag Bye Girls Romance hashtag once I start writing the book, which I think might be next week. So hopefully next week. So follow me, it's down there. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel already. I post new videos every single week, multiple times per week. Something's always going on over here, so just join my little corner of the internet. And yeah, I'm Aza after Review of Books. I'll see you guys in my next video. Keep dreaming. Bye guys. Keep dreaming, keep writing, keep breathing, keep thriving. Wow, that's a quote. Whoa, okay. Bye.